Alright. Welcome back. We are gonna do an event. This Familia Chronicle Part 1. Boom. How much? Jeez, there's 13 battles, eh? Let's get it going then. We're gonna do it with our party. Let's get this on. I wonder where my orders. Here we go again. Hey, Otal, you mustn't. I didn't even say anything yet. You cannot go. Where were you about? Where were you were about to say that it was time to search for your destiny again. She is something. Was having another one for fits. The companion you are fated to be with one day, and you were planning to set off on an aimless journey to find them wherever they were. Ideas of you going on this journey was basically a record of the struggles your familia had to go through. Oh, tall, when did you learn to speak to me like that? Ordinarily, I would never take such a tone with you, goddess. However, I only have your best interest in mind. As your vessels, it is our job to admonish you if it is necessary for your own safety. How is that it that you can spend so much time by my side and still not understand how I feel? I hope you find it in yourself to forgive us. If you ask for anything else, we will gladly do it for you, even if it costs us our lives. You are trying to keep me locked in a gilded cage, just like the foolish gods who tried to keep me cloistered up in the heavens. Leave me. Oh, what the hell is this? Inside Freya Familia's home at the conference room. Who's this done? Alan. What's this about, Otol? Alfreak. How long has it been since the last emergency assembly? The all-out war with the Elvis, wasn't it? Then this must be for a similar battlefield. Should we ready our weapons? They all are the same, what the hell? The harbinger is upon us, the horn of demise, signaling the chariot of Oriel. A great war embroiling all the familiar comes. My arm trembles. Ha ha he 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 he. Don't force yourself to speak. I summon you all as Lady Freya. Oh, oh, oh. So that's what it is. In that case, I understand why we all he called. It was fairly touch and go last time we were right on the verge of a direct confrontation with Lucky Familia. Yeah, we nearly killed Nine Hell. The real issue was that we had pissed off all the elves, even the ones outside Lucky Familia, and barely managed to escape the wrath. Shut up. As I said, We have given her too much freedom. I say we lock her away in a cage until she starts behaving a bit more like a proper patron. Watch your mouth, you filthy cat. A stray like you has no right to infringe upon our goddess's freedom. Bunch of nobody palliums who can't do shit by themselves shouldn't be so cocky. Now is the time for I, who have surpassed savage valor, to show devotion. No one can match my zeal, including you worthless rabble. I said quit talking already. Starting another unsightly quarrel won't solve anything. Whatever we do, we should do it quickly. Tick. The devil within me was about to say the same. Restraining her won't be an option this time either. If we snatch away her freedom, it will only cause an even more severe outburst later. The best we can do is to protect her from the shadows. I'll go with her. I'm her chariot. Which of you assholes laughed? Cat pulling a chariot. Don't make me laugh. Hey, we won't get anywhere this way, just drop it. Quit pulling the chariots and just go plow the fields already. Listen to me, filthy cat, Whatton. Just because our goddess scratched her chin once or twice. I said, stop already. Jeez, this Familia does not get along at all. Pets like you are worthless. As I suspected, I'm the one who should go with her. Huh? Know your place, Bull. Bold of you to propose staying next to our goddess with that enormous head of yours. Besides, how exactly are you planning to sneak around with that huge body of yours, meathead? You'll just make her uncomfortable, meathead. Have some shame, meathead. The only joke you should stick to is that ridiculous thing you call a body, meathead. Jesus Christ. You really are quite the disappointment. That said, you are a meathead. Holy crap, this Familia sucks. Anger points went up by 30,000 as the family members complained. It went beyond his limit of patience. What I needed in order to silence them all, my fists. Oh, I'm all total, apparently. Okay then. Ooh, we got some loot. Ooh, there's the four sisters. Firebolt. Firebolt. There we go. Leap, boosh, dash. Destroyed. Oh, no, not enough. There we go. Hayden Man has left behind a letter and gone out. These guys are helpless. Hehe. What? It looks like she's in the desert. Familia Chronicles. Chronicle. Episode Freya. Hey, I gotta change her. Crossing the desert on a ship seems more eccentric than groundbreaking. Still, it's only a part of this world that I didn't know about. Perhaps heading in this direction was the correct choice. Is the desert cruise to your liking, Lady Freya? It's quite stimulating. Never before had I imagined something like this was awaiting me outside. Splendid. It is an honor that a no-name merchant such as I can be of service to a goddess. Should you desire anything during your journey, don't hesitate to let me know. Who's this old guy? It was easy to get permission from the guild chief for me to leave Oreo. Inspired by my children's words, I decided to travel southeast to search for my Oreo. I met this man, buff man, at the tavern. I entered searching for someone who would assist my travel to get here to the Chaos Desert. Chaos Desert. As soon as I revealed my identity, all of the merchants, charmed by my beauty, volunteered to help me. Bothman was simply the quickest to offer me an arrangement of a ship, so I chose him. I came here to escape boredom, and I chose you because of your talents. Since you have accepted the job, I expect you to provide an experience that can satisfy a goddess's ego. But of course, leave it to me, to the great merchant Bothman who has crossed this desert countless times. First of all, I'd like to go someplace where the children gather. Leave it to me. The way he speaks and laughs annoy me from time to time, but I'll have to admit he is actually a skilled merchant. I thought she liked Belle. Why she? I don't know. Who would have thought I'd encountered the goddess of Freya Familia? The cost of an aimless journey is a cheap price to pay if it meant building a relationship with Lady Freya. And then the bright future of the Fuzzle Trading Company will be assured. That reminds me. Yes? Was this ship named in made in Altina? Ah, yes, 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 it was. It's called a desert ship. Makes sense. Recently started selling them here in the Chaos Desert. What powers the ship? With how many dunes there are, it can't possibly be driven by wind alone. Yes, it uses magic. Over 30 slaves are held at the bottom of the ship. This ship is able to sail thanks to the power they provide. Ah, the poor slaves. Does your firm also handle slaves? We do, though it would perhaps be most accurate to say that all of the Chaos Desert region does. Unlike Ario, where you have established your castle, this land is barren, a harsh world of sin, where the institution of slavery is accepted. That is surely something that will not be developed in Ario. I see that the culture and the system is completely different here. We, on the other hand, think it's weird that Ohio is a city of adventurers and the trafficking of slavery isn't even common. Even as large as the Chaos Desert is, the number of foams with a desert ship can be counted on one hand. It is truly the most suited for ensuring you the perfect journey. Trader our boss is boasting. He's rubbing his hands together enough to wear away his fingerprints. And I must say, Lady Freya, the clothes I prepared for your journey suits you quite well. He's just a poet. How I'm contributing to this by bearing these expenses in the event you are able to achieve your goal with this journey. I'd quite like to ask a favor if it pleases you. Just say no. I can hear something. Huh? It's not a very pleasant sound, though. Gross. Oh, it's a singing room. That monster. That's a singing room. And it's a big one. Throwing the ship around on the double. It's not necessary, huh? Fortunately. Huh? Seems like they have already caught up to me. This is very familiar, the strongest of all familiars. If this guy's knew I was leaving Lady Freya with nasty thoughts. What are you doing, Mothman? Let's get going. Yes, milady. Why she have a helmet on? We finally caught up, huh? Let's go. We must protect our goddess. What are we battling the same one that they already taken care of? Easy. Oh, another same one. Boom. Ooh, some more sand worms. Uh, uh, easy. Excelente. An arid region located to the southeast. The insane seal is split into the east and west by the Nile River. And do it. And the party were headed towards the west of the chaos and central area of the Western Desert. Okay. Geez, those are a lot of ships. We're here. Tell me more about this town. It's called Leodo. It could best be described as a merchant town. It is located in the country of Iswafan. What the? It's a country that has grown quite prosperous from its trade, and Leodo is a town centered around an oasis close to the country's border. Itself is not particularly large, but it is a place that is easy for people to gather. That's why its port is so well furbished too. That's it exactly. The town is a crucial base for merchants for moving goods around the surrounding countries while observing the trends. From here, we should be able to find whatever you are looking for, or at least that was what one such as I was thinking. And the guys are probably here already, and they are not showing up, which means I get to do whatever I want. Yes, Lady Freya. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's get going. She's taking him along? What the hell? Lunchtime really is a fitting way to describe the no bazaar. Is it a lively as this one? The oasis is quite green as well. The flow of people and goods is certainly lively. Always something fresh and interesting to see. Yes indeed, I am happy that you like it. However, the atmosphere here stings. What does that mean? As you can see, this is a town with many people and things are gathered, goods from other countries, of course, and slaves as well. Oh, that's why it stings. What are you? What are they doing with those slaves? I imagine that's a fresh batch one the slave traders brought in, since this town has a slave market as well. That seemed like quite a few slaves. Do they go hunting for people like that often? No, of course not. They would not under any circumstances disrupt the whole of the countryside here. However, in the western half of Chaos, there is currently a war going on. A war, huh? The country directly north of is a kingdom known as Shalzad is being invaded by Warsaw, which lies to the east. There have been rumors in recent years that Warsaw has been paying a powerful Muslim Familia to support the military, and then they unilaterally declared war on the neighboring country, and Shalzad was immediately defeated. Yes, they were apparently incapable of resisting Wulsa's military might. Their capital fell, and the country is being overrun. Meaning the country has fallen into chaos, creating a convenient environment for hunting slaves. Don't worry, the Shelzard army still has their prince, and there is still a resistance movement rising up in every corner of the country. Rosa surely has their hands full with dealing with that, so there won't be any sparks flying in our direction. The Rosa soldiers are now ramping through the towns and villages of Salazar, yes. Indeed, the feeling fleeing refugees are falling into slavery, but that's not an uncommon sight in this desert realm. What a bold spectacle! The souls of those who had been enslaved are all a dull ashen grey. It is such an unpleasant realm. I would not be able to search for my older dog in peace here. I thought Belle was hers, not Shine. She just looked away. I didn't mean to charm her or anything, but she resisted me, a goddess of beauty. The girl was looking at the ground, her face twisted by her predicament and yet still dignified. Her grim, sharp gaze had not faded yet, like that of a tiger biding its time, waiting for the moment to strike. Keep moving, slaves. We haven't got all day. We are going. Yes, slave. Where did you want to go? Please take me to the slave market. Well then. Yeah, it's a new Familia. To the right of the gorgeous oasis. To the left is a garden filled with slaves. Not a bad display, a coexistence of beauty and ugliness. This is common view in this realm. What's Hestia? What? Who's those? Oh, Artemis or Astrea saw it, they would surely have pursed their lips in disgust. Well, Artemis would probably have pulled out her bow and an arrow before going on a rampage to save all those who wanted to be saved. Welcome, welcome, milady. Welcome to our slave market. My name is Rozo, the manager of this establishment. This is Lady Freya, whose renown sends tremors through even the labyrinth city. Carelessness won't be forgotten. Just because your trading company lost out to mine, you remind me that the Far East saying, or was it a fox? What? And this is coming from a little company that can't even buy a building on this island. You may be a bit too green for this kind of talk. Excuse me, there was a child among the slaves who were brought here that caught my interest. Wouldn't be possible to see them. But of course, this is terrible. Revolting. and lost the pride with the dignity stripped from them. The space should stand not just at their faces, but reach all the way to the souls. And hardly breathe. The items we requested, as you know, we only just received these products, so they have not received any training yet. Hello. And you call them items, they're still human beings, you dumb. There she is. She was on the screen, the home screen of it. You want, what is your name? Allie. And decide what I'm going to buy. Well, really, very well then. Which of them did you want? All of them. Jesus. Huh? I said all of them. Every item you have in your inventory. And anything else for sale in these markets, I'll take all of them. This dull scenery is in place and this is a small town, so it is particularly eye-catching. Seeing slaves is unpleasant. I insist you not to show me anything that will ruin my mood. You may continue trading flesh to your heart's content after I'm gone. I'm honored, but if I may, our products all come at a price befitting the qualities. To buy every one of the slaves in the market would be get fucked. Who am I? My lady, you're the goddess Freya. What is my familia? Freya familia, my lady. What is my familia known for? Being the most beautiful and powerful. They are the followers of the goddess, who has amassed more fame and wealth than any in the world. I can have them all, right? Yes, goddess. Is this even possible? Undo these children's bonds. My children do not need such accessories. By the way, my lady, for me, the money to pay the merchants, just give me an advance on it. I'll give you a contract with the familiar later to cover the cost. Also ready something to transport these children. Pardon me, but transport them where? My deepest apologies, but with the buildings my trading company has housing all of the slaves will be. I'll buy that mansion as well. Okay. This lady has too